why choose geography?
Well, personally, I think you should choose geography because it is a uniquely interesting subject. It bridges the gaps between sciences and humanities, with its focus between the interactions between humans and the environment. In addition to that, it's a fun subject to study because it's constantly changing and new stuff's being added to it all the time. I look at the news every day, that's a new case study.
I think if you enjoy it, that's the main reason. Like, if you find yourself outside of lessons, researching what you've learnt, I think that's a good indicator. Like, if you look for geographical aspects in the news and what you read in articles, I think that's, if you naturally gravitate towards it, I think that's a good reason to pick geography.
My favourite part of the subject is the interactions between humans and the environment. At university, I'm looking to do a course at York on human geography and the environment. It is the one constant throughout history is the humans battle with the environment and the environment fighting back against us at some points.
I like how geography encompasses everything with the human and physical side. So, and how you assess like a variety of elements, like you look at the socio-economic factors, the political and environment as well. So you can assess a variety of ideas and views.
If you were to pick a favourite part of the actual course, what would it be?
I just, like you said, I like how we look at the interactions between people and environment. So in university, I want to look at environmental science. So obviously the physical geography is the most important aspect for me, but also like the human impact and how we can have an effect on the environment. I think that's important to look at.
Well, personally for me, it's the topics we do on globalisation and superpowers, which are both quite interlinked. Looking at how countries and businesses and people interact within the frameworks we've created and the world's created for us with the physical geography.
What surprised me the most about geography is how much it interlinks with my other subjects. So for the statistical analysis, that links in with what I've learned in maths, and also for biology, the biodiversity chapter in biology links in with the fieldwork element of geography and helped with the skills that we needed.
So biology is a good combination subject to do. I do as well. To my own level, I'd say that you're right in picking it as a subject and carrying on GCSE. It's not ruined the fun of the subject, A-level geography. It's kept it fun and interesting, so much I want to do at university still. Also, would like to say, don't think about the gap between GCSE and A-levels, because at first, the first topic's a bit, not recapping GCSE, but builds on in a natural progression where it's not a large step up between the two. Personally, I think the subject is useful for university and for future employers because of its the skills you learn in it. With the independent investigation, learning to critically analyse multiple sources, and as you said, with the data, manipulate it and to get your studies across, points across even.
Make sure when you're doing your case studies not to just write it all in a question, try and embed it and analyse it and link it back to the question.
My key tip would just be to stay on top of the news, if you do the subject and you're watching the news daily or reading the news daily and you're keeping up to date with everything, you're going to learn a lot more than just sitting in the classroom doing the normal traditional learning.